Hey, what's going on, guys? I just need to do one more thing. That thing. Pop it in over here. Customize. All right, there we go. I'm not a boss. You're the boss. All right, so I have like 1 hour, and then I have an appointment. I wanted to start streaming a couple of hours ago, but it didn't happen. Let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if the music is still out. All the cool things. So there's an awesome thing called Sourcegraph that I always wanted to play around with. It's basically a universal search across a bunch of repositories across the internet, like for coders and stuff. I never play around with it. I assume that you can like search by type signature and crazy things. And GitHub recently released a similar product. I think it's called GitHub Search or something like this. It's in private beta. Like I applied, the next day got accepted. So we're gonna play with both, and I'll try to make a video about it tomorrow if it all goes well. Because the thing is that even though it sounds awesome on paper, I cannot think of like some really like a use case that I would like. I don't know. I'll be like, how did I live without it? Like maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll see in just a second. Yeah. So I'm hoping that you guys will have suggestions. Suggestions, what to search and what to do. And I believe Sourcegraph has a VS Code plugin. I don't know if GitHub has something like this. Yeah, and also while you're here, don't forget to hit the like button so that more people stumble on this stream. All right, so do we start with Sourcegraph or do we start with GitHub Search? I think we should start with GitHub Search because I feel like at least like right now, Sourcegraph will have like more features. Okay, so let's go to my email. Come on, go away. Whoa, GitHub. Okay, so this thing, try the blah 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 technology preview. All right, so we go over here, and so it's at cs.github.com. Okay, I actually don't like to use this browser when I'm like on stream because it has like a bunch of tabs open and stuff. So we'll go over here. Go over here. Okay, so I'm logged in, so I have access to this. So let's see. There's settings. It's just a theme. All right. So we're searching the code. Like, is there any documentation, terms, privacy, security, status, blog? Okay, question mark. There we go. What is this? All right, search syntax, basic query structure. A bare term will match either the content of a file or the file's path. For example, the query blah blah blah. So we're searching for files. Okay, what match the file? Okay. Let's actually start with it. Let's actually, like, I don't want to just like read the whole thing. So Scala has an object called predef with a bunch of like implicits and stuff. So let's go in there and let's do something predef lowercase. Did it say that it's case sensitive? Blah blah blah. Even if it doesn't contain the term, it will also match file call if it contains blah blah blah. Multiple. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Case. Sense. No. So let's try like this. Okay. Predef. Okay, so it looks like there's like no like auto completion or anything like this, so we're just gonna go like this, predef. All right, so we found something. Let's see if there's Scala. No, okay, so let's keep reading. I want to see. There's probably something like hashtag language or something like this. Okay, so where's the okay? So when multiple terms are entered separated by white space, we show documents that satisfy both terms. For example, the query. Okay, so it's an OR. Would match all documents containing both the terms sparse and index in any order. It would match, for example, a file containing blah or even. Okay, so it's for content. Hold on, this one was for file name. Okay, it's either the content or file. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start like writing these things down because again, like I'm gonna make a video about this. Okay, so, and I'm not sure if this video is going to be like comparing both or if it's just going to be about GitHub Search. No idea yet. Okay, so let's do GitHub for now. And, okay, single search. Probably. We'll see. Okay, so single search, either content or file, file name. Spaces, content. Will it also do file names? It will match, for example, a file containing blah blah blah, or even index for sparse trees. If you want to search for an exact string, including white space, use quotes. Okay, so yeah, obviously, quotes, exact match. If you want to search for, okay, so let's see. It looks like, yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, so it jumps to the bottom. By the way, is it a huge file? Not super huge. All right. So terms can also be qualified using a few special keywords. The list of qualifiers is, okay, so there we go. So language, this is what we want. Language colon Python. Okay, so let's go like this. Language colon. Oh, there was a suggestion. Okay, so there we go. So why? Because it recognized the language? Yeah, okay. So we have autocompletion for the language. Okay, so language, Scala, we get autocompletion for the language. Okay, obviously we want to try something like brain. Come on, don't be like that. Okay, whatever. Okay, Scala, enter. All right, and there we go. Scala predev.scala. Okay, also we see some imports, like in Spark, they for some reason import, they don't want print line from predev. Interesting. Okay, we also see like in Circe, we see predev. I haven't like used like the standard GitHub search before, but I'm sure it wasn't that good. Okay, so yeah, so I'm already okay, and it's case insensitive. Okay, search is case insensitive. Okay, search seems to be case insensitive. To verify that. This. All right. So repository, organization, or user. What is that? Oh, it's just an example. Okay. Language. Path. Path is interesting. Okay. Symbol. Okay, obviously interesting. Content. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like copy paste this. Okay, so these are called search qualifiers. Okay, so term qualifiers. Okay, term and paste qualifiers. Okay, so boring, kind of like obvious. Okay, this one is interesting. This one is interesting. This was interesting. This one is also interesting. Okay, so these four are super interesting. Okay, so the search hello world is equivalent to the search hello and what? I thought it's an or. Oh, both terms. Okay, so and multiple words. Okay, hold on, it's here. And okay, that's good. Okay, quality stuff. Is equivalent to search hello and world. Other Boolean operators are also possible. For example, hello or world. Blah blah blah. See the Boolean operations. Okay, we'll get to that. Can also be used literally, and there are others. Okay. Okay, so there will be like information about this. Is just like only one page, right? So as you can see, like at the bottom left, like the links are all to the hrefs like within this thing. How are they called? They're not called hrefs. They're called like divs, headers, whatever. Finally, regular expressions are supported by surrounding them in slashes. Okay, so like that. Regular expressions slashes. Okay, so we'll search for any file where the term get is followed by push. Okay, for more information on regular expressions, is a reference for regular expressions. Okay, so exact match. Search for an exact string. Okay, quotes. We already have that. Search for a quotation mark. You'll have to escape it using backslash, for example, to find the extreme, blah, blah, blah. You can search for, okay, so backslash escapes stuff. Duh. Okay, so quoted strings are also supporting qualifiers. For example, what? Oh, really? Yeah, it makes sense. Path get language. What? So it's protocol buffers. Yeah, because some languages have space. Like protocol buffer is not a. Well, you could say it. Okay. Okay. Repository qualifier. Search within repository use the repo, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Search within set of repo. You might want to combine multiple repo qualifiers with an or. Okay. We don't currently support regular expressions or partial matching for repository names, so you'll have to type the entire repo name. Okay. So, no regex for repos. You have to type it out. All right. Organization qualifier, blah, 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 owned. Okay. User, yeah, okay. You can also do user qualifiers, okay. You don't currently support regular expression, okay. Okay. Same thing, okay. For repos, well. Is it like so repos, users, and orgs, right? So like this? Yeah, basically, yeah. You can also do user qualifier, which is equivalent to org. Okay. So, user org. Well, let's do like this, like user org can be used interchangeably. Is this how you spell it? Ah, first try. Okay. It's user and org, right? Did I type it correctly? Yeah, user and org. All right. Language qualifier to narrow down the specific language. Okay, that's yeah, okay. Or language. Okay, so you always have to do like. So you have to like repeat the qualifier. This is interesting because it's not how they did it. That's not how they did it over here. Right, because this sort of looks like protocol and buffers instead of protocol and language column buffers. Okay. Okay, let's just like things to try from the docs, and over here I want to do like that and like that. Okay, so try this one. All right. Name C. Okay, so there's a language thing. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. This is super tiny. Yeah, there you go. What the? Okay, let's search for Scala. Type programming. Okay, so it's not only programming. What are the other type of type programming, type markup? Interesting. ACE mode, that's interesting. Code mirror. What? Interesting. What the hell is Kojo? You guys know what Kojo is? Interpreter Scala language ID 341. Scaml. What is Scaml? That's copyright infringement. In any case, so like this. No, not like that. List of languages. All right. Path qualifier. For language is not on the list, send us a PR. Interesting. All right. To search within file path, use the path qualifier. For example, to find files which contain the term unit test in their path. Okay, so basically we want, so this is specifically, hey, don't search for content. match file is a term anywhere in the file path. Specific file name, I am not part of the path. You could use a regular expression. Okay, now that the dot in the file is escaped, especially me, yeah, okay, sure. Supports unlimited globe expression in the passcode. For example, search for the file extension txt, you could use. Why would they mix this? Yeah. Bit of globe is also supported. Okay, let's just have like these two. Whoa, man, why did I do that? Those of you guys that know, like globe is like a simplified version of regexes. Regexes or regexes? What do you guys think? What's the correct pronunciation? Okay, come on, it's almost correct. What did I do wrong? Pronunciate, really? All right. So, regex. Go. Let me know. How many of you guys are here? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Ooh, did you guys see that? We were here and here. All right, there's only one of you here. No big deal. Where were we? We were copy pasting these things. As I'll support it like that, or like that. Like that. All right, so okay, path is somewhere within the file. Okay, so this is basically path file name somewhere within the path. Otherwise, need to use regexes or regexes. We haven't decided yet. Also, I don't feel like metal and stuff anymore. Let's go with chiptune. All right. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we were like here. Now that star does not match this slash character, so for the above example, all matches will be direct descendants or the source directory. To match within some directories, you can use, okay, so, okay, we need to open like a paragraph of this thing, like here, okay, so like that, and like that, and blah, 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 like that. So it's like this, and like that. Double star recursive search. I don't understand why they don't use like programmers language. Like GitHub is for programmers. Like we know these things. Like why can't they just say, okay, this is a recursive search? Why do they have to do like deeply nested? Yeah, globe character is also supported. Okay, interesting. Okay. Where did I mention globe? Okay, so we need to like open the paragraph. Slashes, so like this, like that. So this is like globe. Also supported. So we have like the star and we have the question mark, which is like that. And so that I don't get it, come on, so that I don't get it wrong, I'm also gonna paste that thing. Will match, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Like that, like that. I'm not an expert on regexes or globes anyway, so. Globes are disabled for quoted strings, so this will only match pass container. Okay. This is good to know. This is good info, quality content. Alright. So, symbol qualifier. To search for symbol definitions, try using this symbol qualifier. So, search for a symbol called with context. You might try. Okay, note that this only searches for definitions of symbols and not all symbol types or languages are fully supported. For a full list of supported languages, see the FAQ. Where is the FAQ? Link. Where is it? Where is it? Symbols can be searched using a prefix example of their class name. For example, if for a method delete rows on a struct main t, you could search symbol main t delete rows. If you're using Go or symbol main t delete rows in Rust, it's also possible to release with a symbols qualifier. Okay. String type. Okay, I definitely want to try that. Especially I want to try like symbolic stuff. So let's go like this. So we want this, we want that. We also want symbol. There's no auto completion. Symbol. Let's go with this, right? Let's go try like this. So this is like something, yeah, exactly. The colon is in there. So do I need to do like this? Can I do that? No. Can I do that? No results found. So maybe symbol is not supported for Scala yet. Let's try something basic. Symbol print line. I just saved you from this. All right. It found print line. It found the capital print line in. How can I force it to like only search in Scala? I mean, this is also Scala. Okay. Okay, so let's try like let's try print line like this. Okay, it still found this one. Maybe there's some. We need to keep reading, but what else is in pre-dev? Identity. Identity. All right, there you go. Let's remove pre-dev. Okay. Let's also try like path pre-dev. Okay, so we're back to this. So yeah, so path is like sort of like the default. Let's do like Scala pre-dev. Java Scala pre-dev. Okay. Is it like Scala lang? Let's try like this. No. Library Scala pre-dev. Okay, let's try that. Library /Scala /predev. Like, what is this? Like, why does it find this one? Is it like a fork? It's probably, yeah. Ah, okay, look. No, it's just a branch. Okay. Okay, we also see repositories over here. This is nice. Okay. We see repositories on the right. Okay, let's keep reading. Symbols can be searched using a prefix. Were we here? Yeah, we were here. Okay, so can we search for something like some class? Yeah, let's go for like list.map. Let's go for like list.map. Okay, so symbol like this, list.map. Okay, and we don't need, yeah, we don't need this anymore, like that. Interesting. Okay, so we're like in mat list. Let's try that. Didn't help. Okay. Let's try like this. Not sure how useful that is. Let's try the organization thing. Let's do organization Scala. Yeah, okay, this is good. Like this is how I would do it. Like if I was searching for something like in cats or something, I would just go like org cats first before I even do anything, you know, like org cats, you know, language Scala, and then search for something. Let's actually try this, right? So let's go like org Scala, no, org cats, okay, language Scala, symbol, well, let's do like monad. Here's the thing. Let's do like flat map. Well, no, let's do like applicative pure. Okay, maybe it doesn't like the dot. No, it should have liked the dot. Is organization cats actually? Oh, it's actually type level, right? Organization is type level, right? Like type level. Okay, there we go. I don't remember where, like, is applicative like actually in, oh wow, auto completion. This is interesting. Okay, so for this thing, auto, we get auto completion for the path. Sort of like this. Auto completion, like this. Okay, and so we can just click here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. What is that thing? Okay, so it opened like, how did we, so, okay, because we like clicked directly in the file, we ended up here. It gets applicative, arrow applicative dot pure. Can we click on the arrow? No, we cannot. Can we copy? Okay, we can copy the path. So what's mod? Okay, so fn is function. Int f, something like a class, I guess. Oh no, there's class. Interesting. Okay, what happens if I close this? Okay, what is this? Okay. So this is like what? So this is cs.github.com type level cats. Okay, so and then like, and then if we click on it, we end up here. Which is an interesting new view. Okay. So, well, I want to go back. Yeah, and let's like keep reading. Okay, Boolean operations. Hold up, I wanted to, there was like something like was, see the FAQ. Okay, so we need to search this. Like, was there here like a support level? No, hold up. What was there at the bottom? At the top, sorry. Okay, so to do like find this thing. Okay. In some languages, symbol can be searched using a prefix. Okay, we were here. The content qualifier. Bare term, search path, and file content. Restrict the search as image file. Okay, and file path use content. Okay, so image file containing the terms. Okay, so yeah. Content on file. So path search path searches file path content searches content. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Extremely full and JSON are ants equivalent to ant. There's or. Okay, inclusive or not. Okay. Okay, so Boolean support, only the basic operators, and default or inclusive, not, okay, and what's it called? Precedence need to be helped out sometimes. Perfect English. Okay, let's try also so this is probably like language Scala or language Ruby, right? Okay. Oh wow, that's exactly what I wanted to try. Wow, possible unrecognized qualifier. Okay, so the qualifiers are case sensitive. Oh, and typos. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go like that. Why is it underlined red? Ooh. Wow. Interesting. Case sensitive. We get nice error reporting. What was it? Okay, so let's go with this. Okay, so like this is fine. Nice error reporting, typos, I don't know, case sensitivity, fruitless searches, etc. All right. By the way, Lali, if you're still here, if you're curious about the FizzBuzz, you might have a look at GitHub. What's it called? Copilot. I already have a video about it. Regular expressions are supported both bare and within many qualifiers. Surrendering a slash, for example, blah blah blah. Yeah, it was a backslash. Okay. Is qualifier to filter based on document properties. Use the is qualifier. At this time, the only value is archived, which restricts the search to archived repositories. Oh, okay. Inverted was not. Okay, to search for non-archive repositories and... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so this is not interesting anymore. This is still interesting. This is boring now, so it's either path or content. Okay. Okay, so this one is very limited. Works only to filter out archived repositories for now. Okay, and like here's example. Blah and blah. Okay, cool. So I think we learned the whole thing. I wanted to also try something like this, but it's probably not gonna work, right? Ooh, it does. Does it? I think it doesn't. I think this is now a regular search term. It doesn't. No, it does, because we are in Ruby files. So what are we searching for? Oh no, we're in the Ruby files because, no, hold on. Like this should have like bound the language to Scala, right? But then we said, okay, either language Scala or search for a path or content that contains Ruby. This is kind of like dangerous. Let's do some like print line. Well, let's do like readf print line, which is a symbol. Yeah, this is weird. Let's go like this. So we found like a Scala thing. Okay, so now we're like in a bunch of things. Interesting. All right. So, how many of you guys are here? 4. Nice. Don't forget to like the stream so that more people find it. Oh shit, I have like maximum 25 more minutes. I have an appointment at 6. I'm in Brazil, so right now we have like 5:14. Okay, so let's go to like the default page, which is cs.github.com, which is, by the way, something that I should write down. Like that. Okay. So we already know this. We already know that. Okay. This is something that I want to try. Okay, hold up. So I want to go like owner me, which is agile steel. Okay, yeah, so we see, okay, but this is like super simple, like, okay, great, like they can search through my repositories by path. Okay, okay, makes sense. Out of memory. Okay, this is interesting. Like, this is what we're gonna do, like, right now. Okay, out of memory. Okay, great. And language Scala. If you guys are new here, this is mostly a Scala channel. Okay. Language C or. Okay, they never do like. Okay, like this is like this is what I meant. Okay, so they can go like either an organization or repository. So what we did was that Ruby thing was not so horrible, right? So it can actually understand, okay, so over here we're searching like either by the language or just by like some random term. So it doesn't have to be like this language or that language. Okay, so this is fine. Let's have a look at SourceGraph, because SourceGraph should be more interesting. It should be like more, it should have like more features. Yeah, so SourceGraph is a tool to search for repositories. And GitHub recently released a similar thing. It's still in private beta. I applied, next day I joined, and so I'm checking it out because I want to make a video about it. And so we just went through, we clicked over here, which is like this page, which basically just explains the syntax. So we just went through this whole thing. I took a couple of notes, didn't take long, like 40 minutes, and we tried a couple of things. It seemed like it worked. And now I want to have a look at SourceGraph, but I have only like 15 minutes left because I have an appointment at 6. So SourceGraph will probably require more time to play around with. Let's go to like, first of all, let's check out pricing. Okay. So it's free, you get a bunch of stuff, or enterprise, you get more stuff, which makes sense. But yeah, it's free. Like you can just log in with your GitHub account. Okay, so there's docs, and there's probably going to be like a bunch of docs, which is why I meant like, like this is like a full-fledged product, right? Like this is a production-ready product. I believe they even have like a VS Code extension, and they have like a CLI and a bunch of stuff here, like extensions. Yeah, you have like VS Code. Okay, so this is not what I meant. I heard that they have a VS Code extension. Like, what is this? A few servers before you extend source code, add features like git blame, code coverage, blah blah blah. Hovering over, okay, RC demo, okay, source extend registry list all public. Okay, that's interesting. Like editor symbol, run anywhere you view code in your web browser. To get extension of the code, host and review tools you need to. Okay, so there's a browser extension or set of native configuration. Okay. I don't want to install it yet because I want to see like what it can do without the extension first. Okay, but as you can see, like people love it. Like most of you guys are like Scala people, right? So for those of you who don't know, like Olaf, who originally like wrote Scala FMT and Metals and Scala Fix and stuff, he currently works for SourceGraph. Also, if you're Vim lovers, TJ Reeves, who streams on Twitch, he's one of the, I believe, main contributors to Vim. He also works there for SourceGraph. So this is a really cool product. I just never had time to play around with it. And also, personally, I never had like a super urgent and necessary use case. So I always like dragged it along and was on my to-do list forever. Okay. And like, again, like for normal people, like as you have seen, like a very generous free tier. Oh, there we go. Editors. Okay. So there we go. We have like VS Code, Atom, JetBrains, Sublime Text, and I'm very surprised there's no Vim because DJ works there. All right, let's just go click real quick. Okay, so a bunch of installs, only a couple of people rated. Okay, let's have a look at this. So so you will have like a dedicated thingy. Okay. And then you can just, yeah, because it's all Electron, so it's basically an embedded browser. Probably exactly the same thing. Yeah, probably the benefit is that you get like your syntax highlighting theme, scheme, and whatever. Okay, let's go. I have like 10 more minutes left. Okay, so let's go and get like through the docs. Okay, get started. All right, so I keep like zooming in. I don't know, maybe it's my eyes, but it's like tiny in my opinion. Okay, so what is SourceGraph? It's a code search and intelligence tool for developers. It lets you search and explore all of your organization's code on the web with integrations into your existing tools. What does it do? Okay, so code search, obviously, fast, up-to-date scales, regex support on any branch or commit without an indexing delay, and diff search, code intelligence, jump to definition, find references, and yeah, like this is like GitHub search cannot do this yet, right? So GitHub search for now, it's a brand new thing. It's still in private beta. It can just like search. Okay. So this thing can actually like go to places, literally. Jump to define other smart IDE like code browsing features on any branch, commit and PR. Like this is sick. Like GitHub has this already for like dynamic languages. If you have like a Python code base or a Ruby code base, you can go to like a Ruby repository. Let's actually try this. GitHub Ruby repository. Like some random. This is probably a bad example. Ruby Hello World GitHub. All right, so if we're like here and we go into config blah, where's the actual code? Okay, ERB. Okay, I'm not a Ruby developer. So what is ERB? I have no idea. Okay, but here, like, can we jump to places? Okay, that's all JavaScript. That's all weird stuff. Here. Ruby Hello World. Okay, it's obviously Ruby Hello World means Rails Hello World. If you guys have seen my video about Zio, like the first one in the Zio playlist, this is exactly what I'm at. You can't even search for Ruby and not find Rails. Yeah, Atom is probably not gonna go anywhere. I mean, like, they're both owned by Microsoft now, like Atom and VS Code. Is it been okay? Probably app. We need to go to app. Like, I also don't want to derail this whole thing. Like, we need to probably go to app controllers. Yes. Okay. So RB. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Okay, like, can we jump to? Oh yeah. See, like I could click on it. See, like it has like a definition, and it has like references. But like, you can click on stuff. You can click here and then. So you do get some stuff, right? But I believe like Sourcegraph is more powerful here. Okay, we should probably close like everything else so that I don't get lost. All right, so jump to definition, find references, other smart idea like code browsing features on any branch, commit, or PR code review. Easy and secure self-hosted installation. Your code never touches our servers. Okay, so this is like targeted for businesses. Okay, integrations with code host, code review tools, editors, web browser. Okay, is this the thing that we saw? We saw extensions, not integrations. Okay, integration documentation. Oh wow, okay. Okay, code host, okay, a bunch of stuff. Code coverage, Datadog. This is interesting how it integrates with data. Oh, that would be cool. Like you see a log and then you click and then it just goes to the repository. I don't know if Datadog can do something like this by default. Editor plugins, search shortcuts, GraphQL API. Okay, that's cool. It's extensible. So yeah, like as you can see, this is like a full-blown thingy. It's not just search. Okay, so let's go back. What I use Sourcegraph for helps you find example code, explore read code quality during code review, debug issues. That sounds like marketing stuff. Like, what is there, like a built-in debugger? Locate a specific piece of code. Well, that's okay. Impact of change. Okay, so this sounds like marketing, blah blah. Okay, so for now, like, all I see here is you can search and you can jump through stuff. Okay. Who should use Sourcegraph? All developers except Sourcegraph is more useful to developers working with larger code or teams of 15 plus developers. You rarely search, read, or review code. You probably won't find Sourcegraph useful, but you should start reading and reviewing more code. Okay. Who else uses Sourcegraph? Blah blah blah. Many large companies. Facebook will provide in-house Sourcegraph like code search and intelligence tool to their employees. A published research paper from Google and Google Developer Survey showed that 90 survey consider their Sourcegraph-like internal tools to be critical. Developers use on average. What? Okay. Interesting. Okay, install Sourcegraph inside your organization or your internal code if nobody else has yet. Pick the web browser code host integrations. Okay, start searching browsing code on Sourcegraph by visiting your. So I guess it's useful if you're like within an organization. but you don't use a monorepo. And then you can like search across, but like it's weird that they use like Google and Facebook as example because they do use monorepos. And probably if you use a gigantic monorepo, it doesn't mean that you're gonna open it in your editor. So yeah, probably it does make sense. Okay. You can also try sourcegraph.com, which is a public instance of Sourcegraph for use on open source code only. Okay, so we don't have much time left, so we're just gonna go there and start playing around. Okay, and wow, this is super tiny. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't think that I need to be logged in, but I believe like if I am logged in, that I would be able to search through private repositories, which is not something that I want to do now. You can watch and learn. I'm not gonna click this yet. Let's see how we do on the thing. Okay. Oh, most people think that it's regex and not regex. Okay, because it's what? Because regular, not regular. All right. I will improve. I will start using regex from now on instead of regex. All right. So do we need to? Yeah, let's end it. Whatever. The consensus is clear. It's regex. Okay, context global. More search features. So, do you think it would be fair to just like compare search? You know, to say, okay, like when we're gonna compare GitHub to Sourcegraph, we should just like concentrate on search, because otherwise, like, it's a silly comparison. Sourcegraph is going to win for sure. So this is interesting. Okay, so you can negate just with a minus. Okay, so we have like some relatively arbitrary new syntax to learn instead of just saying like not. Okay, instead of path we say file. We go like this with repo operators, or okay, we can do lowercase. I like that. Escaping. Okay, makes sense. Okay, like this is something interesting. Find changes in commits. Let's go see that. Oh, maybe I can just hold on. Let's see if this is okay, yeah, that's what I saw. Okay, so click. Oh, where's Scala? All right, let's go with Java. The interface is not, it's, I don't know why, it's like too much. Somehow it's too much. I don't know why. Maybe there's like a setting or something. Like if I log in, maybe there's a setting. Let's try. GitHub. Okay, I'm in. Repository is up to date. What? Okay, so it indexes them. Okay. Invite colleagues, community search context. Okay. Yeah, so this will take like much longer to learn. Like most likely, like if I decide to make a video, I'll just make it about GitHub search because I just don't have more time. And then at some point I will dive into Sourcegraph more. But still, like we were just like here, right? And just like search. Okay, so now that I'm logged in, it looks different. Yeah, okay. So you like see, like this is like a full-blown like working thing. Case sensitivity, regular expressions, structural search. I don't know what that is. Let's try something similar to what we did. Okay, so let's go. Okay, autocomplete. Okay, I like it already more. Okay, look, this is beautiful. Okay, Scala, language Scala, symbol. Oh, okay. Printline. Okay. So look, this it's starting to search like through my stuff. How can I tell it to? But maybe I can go something like a user, users, maybe org. No, hold on, owner, repo. Okay, so if I go user, okay, it doesn't it doesn't syntax highlight it. Organization, Shin? No. Author. Okay, there we go. Author. Yeah, author. Okay, and I go like this, and then I go like not. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like that. Global coach, publicly available code and code hosts such as GitHub and GitLab. Filter scope. Okay, like repo. Okay. Can use register by default. Okay. Like this minus thing was supposed to like say not me, right? And so I wanted to just like search for print line. I feel like because I'm logged in, it like assigns more weight to my things, and so wow, yeah, it's gonna take way longer to learn. I need to go in like maximum 7 minutes. So one thing that I want to try is let's go like this. So like this is my WSL instance where we try to like where we're rewriting the shopping cart. Okay, and whenever I start my instance, I just go like this, update. Okay, and update is just it's just an alias like this. Okay, so if we go like this and open it, and I just search for the source graph extension, I'm just curious like what it can do like inside of VS Code, because if it's just like a thing that I click on and then I have basically the website inside, you know, I'm not that kind of like an IDE user that like would, you know, really need this source graph theme. Oh no, come on. Okay, install, and also let's click on it. Blah blah blah, installation using, it's not fully compatible with the source graphing. Just ask your site admin to upgrade the version. What? My source graph instance. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna reload and hope for the best. Let's see if I like have it here. Okay, so it just basically like opens the website. It also has like, okay, allows you to search millions. Okay, it needs access token. Your user settings on sourcegraph.com. Okay, let's go try it. Keyboard short theme. Okay, oh, I was hoping for more. Settings. Access tokens. All right. You guys gonna see just me for a bit? Generate token. What is this token for? Okay, you can still see this. Limited user scopes and ideas supported. Well, I don't know everything. Full control of all routes accessible to. Okay, so hold up, just me real quick. All right, generate token. Okay, copy, and we're gonna go over there, and we're just gonna paste it in. Authenticate account. Okay, so this worked. Okay, so I'm going to like get out of here like that, and I'm just gonna close this whole thing, and we're gonna go back to the code thing. All right, so after I did that, it looks like this now. Maybe I could even like reload or something. Okay, something is happening, blah, blah, blah. Recent searches. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so does it have something like, so one of the things, like we did this on the stream yesterday, one of the things that I like really wanted to know, for example, was it was like in this token thing here. All right, so if we go to here, like I really wanted to know like where this PDI thing like is from. Like if I right click on it, is there like some source graph thing? Copy source graph filing, open file in search with source graph. Okay, so this is interesting. What happened? Nothing happened. What the? Like, where is this file? What happened? Okay, I want to close all the others. Like, I'm using the Vim extension, like maybe I should like mark it or something. Here, PDI, search with source graph. Okay, so PDI, search. Okay, so hold up. Okay, so let's do like language Scala, like that. Just go searched. Can we do something like package? No. Can we do something like simple? Token, maybe token? Yes, token. Token? PDI. Okay, it's not token. Is it maybe like symbol? Is it maybe term? Help. After click on the count file, fork language. Oh, language is lang. Ah. Nice. I'm really sorry, but I have to go like in 5 minutes. That's awesome. Any advice on how? Okay, so this is cool that you're here now. So, like here's an example, right? So I have like this VS Code extension, right, that I installed, and like this is a working code. This is a Scala code base, and there is like this import pdi.jwt, and I want to find out like from which dependency it comes from. Like I sort of know which one because like, you know, I created it sort of. So if we go to like token over here, so I sort of have a hunch that it comes like from this thing, HTTP4S JWT auth. Okay, so my hunch is that it comes from there. Maybe it doesn't, but it has to come from. I think it comes from there. Okay, so what I was hoping to do is that I would just like mark it like that, and I have like a Vim extension, which so it's hard to mark things, and I would go like this, right, and I would go like search with source graph, and it would figure out that okay, like I'm searching from a like .scala file, and therefore like it should like automatically like insert something like language Scala or something like this, but it doesn't. Like it just like goes and searches for PDI, right? And so I'm gonna go like, okay, what's lang, not language? Okay, so lang Scala, okay, like this. Okay, and okay, so okay, let's try. I think I can do like quotes, right? So that maybe it will be like case sensitive and yeah. Can I search for like a package or like an import or something? Like I don't know. Like how would you go about this? You know? Maybe I should search for import PDI. Let me go like this. Import PDI. Okay, let's remove this stuff. Like I should be able to just find like import, like come on. Let's go back to the website. Right? So let's go like import import PDI. Okay, so this is already better. Hold on, did I have it with quotes? Yeah, I did. Okay, so literally import like PDI. Okay. Okay, so let's try pdi.jwt then. Okay, so pdi.jwt. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, that's much better. So what did I have here? Oh yeah, okay. Let's try like with a dot underscore. By the way, what's up with this thing that it's like doesn't fit there? Okay. Okay, type symbol, like I like that. Like this is something like that I was like searching for. Okay, but now I cannot do like this underscore that is like super invisible. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so it's probably in JWT Scala and JWT Core, right? So it's probably that thing. Okay, so we're in github.com. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, it works much better if you know what you're doing and, you know, if you read the docs and stuff. That's cool. Okay, so how did I do this? Okay, like this. So, hold up, like that. Yeah, okay, so this is how I found it. And so if I click on it, okay, look what it did. Repo, StarSwiss, okay, regex for the repo and the file, and okay, there we go. And so now I know which repo it is, right? So it's JWT Scala. And so this means that that thing that I'm using probably has a transitive dependency on that. Okay, so now it's like now this is useful. Like as soon as you know like how to search for it, which is like this, pdi.jwt and then type symbol, like this is good. Because like yesterday, like I tried to figure it out and I couldn't. All right, like I really need to run. I have to be somewhere in 16 minutes. So any last words, guys? Any questions, any suggestions? We got a celebrity here. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Renard probably? Renard? Yeah. We got people from SourceGraph here, so without them, we would have been lost. Yeah, thanks, man. I only recently started streaming more often. Like I'm so far mostly have been like just a content creator for like mostly Scala stuff. So yeah, subscribe and yeah. Let me know if you know Olaf. He's very well known in the Scala community and he works for you guys. Or with you or whatever. I don't, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Cool. Like I don't know him personally, so there's no point in saying hi, but say hi. All right, I really need to run, so I'm gonna see you guys later. Cheers.